Take 342. We ready?
Yeah, I'll go.
Hi, I'm Mike Corrigan. This is Doug Grove. This is Phil Vincent. We're the authors of Multidimensional Education, a common sense approach to data-driven thinking. And that's a new book with Corwin Press. And we want to tell you a little bit today about the book and why we wrote the book. Just to give you a little background, we've been researching education for the U.S. Department of Ed and for numerous school systems for 9-10 years now. Been doing consulting. Phil's been doing that for close to 75 years now. He started really early. But we've all had different roles. We've been teachers, we've been principals, assistant principals, administrative at the district level. We're the two of us, Doug and myself, are professors now. So we've seen education from a number of different perspectives. But Phil, let's start with you. Why do you? What's one of the main reasons we kind of put this book together?
Well, once we started working together, I think we all became aware that this single-minded focus on test scores was flattening the educational experience of all stakeholders in the school. Flattening the educational experience of the parents, the students, and equally as important, the teachers. And we're upset about that. We think that education is more than test scores, although we do believe that a well-rounded educational experience with kids can enhance their test scores. But the single-minded focus is, I think, horribly detrimental to our children and to our society.
And you know, one of the other things that we looked at, we talked a lot about, is just the brokenness of the system. The brokenness of what we really focus on in education. You know, we're singularly focused right now on the input of curriculum and the output of test scores. And you know, education is so much more than that. It's so much more robust than that. And what we really wanted to do is also bring an approach that says, you know what, there's more important data and there's more important information out there that we really need to look at if we're going to fix the system. And that's one of the things that I am really excited about in the book, is that we really take an approach that can help us fix the system and make education and our education system a better place for kids to be.
And teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, you know, we often say if those in the education industry that disagree with our perspective and think that the approach we're taking is wonderful and working, you know, we often point out facts. You know, a third of these new teachers we're bringing in that we're working with are leaving within 3 years. Half of them actually need replaced within 5 years. You know, and then a whole slew of great teachers, experienced teachers, are leaving to go sell couches in one of the worst economies we've ever experienced because they're not having fun. It's no longer a calling to them. It's a career that's driving them away. And I think, you know, to us the system is broken, but we didn't want to write a book that just, you know, beleaguered the system and beat up the system. We wanted to share with people a way that we figured out within our grant work and the research that we've collected over the last 6 years that shows that when you focus on 7 dimensions, school climate, leadership, the fidelity of the faculty, the educational attitudes of the students, the character of the building, the community engagement, parent involvement, and how we deliver curriculum, when you focus on those dimensions and assess them and you improve them, that's when achievement goes up and that's when the challenges go down. And if you want to learn about the system and find out how data can actually be useful and not boring or confusing, you know, we try to turn statistics into statistics. What we're trying to do here is really explain to the person in a school how to use stats, how to use numbers, how to use data to drive what they're doing in a great way. So we urge you to check out the book. It's online. Order it today. We've got other videos that are more funny. We're not as serious. Please check us out. Corwin Press.